Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by the Good Feet store. Well, there's only one reason why I would not be wearing shoes, and that's because I'm at the Good Feet store with Jessica. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, welcome back. It's amazing to have you back.
Oh my goodness. So the last time I was here, I wanted to be able to do this, and now we're making it happen. We are taking an impression of my foot.
It's going to be a great experience for you. I'm so excited.
So this is what would happen if you were to come to the Good Feet store and want to get this done so you can get fitted and get the right arch support for
Correct.
you. Walk me through the process.
All right, so what we're going to do, Katie, is you already got your shoes off, so that's great. I'm going to have you take a natural step through this pad, okay? You're going to start with the left foot, so I'm just going to have you just step and walk right off. Perfect. Very good.
All right. Art.
We have your feet here.
Okay, we shall sit back down.
Yes. So we'll talk about what we're looking for when we take your foot impressions. So everything we do here is based off of this ideal foot. So there are a few key characteristics that we're looking for when we take your foot impressions. One is even shading from the top of the toes to the bottom of the heels. Okay, that lets me know that you evenly distribute your weight as you walk. We're looking for all 5 toes to be clearly defined and visible. That tells me that your foot is balanced. We want the inside of the second toe and the outside of the pinky toe to be in line with the inside and outside of the heel.
Okay.
That indicates whether you roll in or out as you walk. And then we want a nice strong C-shaped arch here.
Okay, so what's the damage?
Well, you know, it looks like you put a lot of pressure on your toes and on the balls of your feet.
Okay.
Which is fine because the supports are really going to make a big change in that.
Okay.
So are you ready to try them on?
I'm ready to try them
Okay,
on.
we got a few things we need to do first. So we focus on total body wellness here. So there's 3 different supports. They do 3 different things. So this is called your strengthener. This is going to actually tighten and tone the muscles in the bottom of your feet. So it's like your feet are going to the gym and not your body.
And you don't have to think about it too,
Right.
because you're wearing it throughout the day.
Exactly, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have you keep your foot just how it was.
Okay.
And I'm going to size these to the bottom here. Now, we have another cool thing that we do for sizing, and it's called a balance technique. And this is where we check your balance. You ready? 1, 2, 3, press up. Okay. So not a lot of pressure, right? And we just kind of pulled you right to the front of your feet. All right, I'm going to have you put your hands behind your back just like this. 1, 2, 3, press up.
I went immediately to my heels.
Okay, so I'm going to have you step into your supports. I want you to put your heels right in that cup for me. There you go. Perfect. Very
Wow.
good. All right, hands to the back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, press up.
Wow.
Very good.
Oh my gosh. That really, I'm not kidding, that makes a huge difference.
Yes. So having your feet in proper alignment gives you better strength and better stability. That is very important for our elderly population because they have a tendency to be unstable and they have a tendency to fall. So these actually give you better strength and better stability. So what we're going to have you do is just put these bad boys on. So
I like the way it feels.
right, it should feel like an upside down spoon in the forward part of your arch.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a big deal for you because you're very toe heavy. So now when you walk, you're gonna be walking heel to toe. Your toes are not doing any work right now. You're pretty tall, so we just made you a little bit taller. Your shoulders are backing down your spine. We're evenly distributing your weight. You should feel like there's no pressure in your heels, no pressure on the balls of your feet. Everything's just kind of right there in the center.
Now I see why y'all do this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
It's amazing.
that's too cool.
Yeah.
This has been so much fun. Honestly, I think everybody should come in and get this experience just so you can see also what your issues with your feet are. How can people get in contact with you guys? Where are you located?
You can call us here at the store, 1-800-NEW-FEET. You can schedule an appointment at goodfeet.com, or you can just pop in and see us. We're right across the street from the Costco gas station on Seaboard Street.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by the Good Feet store.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, we're having a beautiful day today on Living Local Carolina. I'm joined by Kim in the studio, and you are from Be Empowered. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Okay, tell me all about what you guys do.
So Be Empowered Worldwide is an organization created to help girls and women walk in emotional wellness. And we do this in 3 ways. We offer education products, wellness products, and advocacy.
Where did you see that there was a need for an organization like this?
So the organization started about 12 years ago. I owned a child care facility.
Oh, cool.
And the mothers normally were the single mothers, because we had a lot of underprivileged children or children who were socioeconomically challenged. I don't know how to be politically correct there, but and we found that they needed more than just child care. They sometimes needed someone to help them to speak up for things that weren't right, maybe in their housing, or to help them work through problems with getting the resources that they needed. So that's where it started.
Filling in those gaps.
Filling in the gaps.
How does that feel, being able to do that and actually watch these young ladies thrive?
So when I look back now and see the students and families that I was taking care of 15 years ago, and see that they're graduating from college and they're walking into great careers, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, I bet. Well, how can our viewers get involved and help you guys with your mission?
So Be Empowered Worldwide.com. They can always go there. We have a GoFundMe page, so they can go there. Right now we're working on collecting or taking in donations to help us with our literacy program for the summer.
Okay, cool.
So that's our greatest need right now. So the GoFundMe page is all for that purpose. And what we'll do is we'll take the money, we'll buy books, hoping to give each girl a set of 10 books so that they can have a book a week to read over the summer. Gotcha. And then we'll have online tutoring and conversation about the books that they read.
All right, lovely.
Yeah.
What's that website again so people can remember it?
www.beempoweredworldwide.com.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Ultimate California Pizza. What an exciting day, you guys. I am at Ultimate California Pizza in Surfside because we have our next Crystal Apple winner, Christine. Congratulations. July 2024 Crystal Apple winner. How are you feeling?
Whew, a little overwhelmed,
Excited,
overwhelming, nervous, yeah. Humbled.
Definitely. Yeah. So your students nominated you for this award. You are a phlebotomy professor.
I am.
Tell me a little bit about what you do.
I teach my students how to stick a needle in a patient's arm and get blood.
Bing,
that's
bang,
what
boom.
it is. That's what it
simple.
is. Well, there's
Not
a little bit more
really,
involved
huh?
with it, but that's the gist of it. We have a lot of fun in the class, and the students bond because they have to stick each other with a needle, tie each other up, feel each other up on the arm by palpating. So yeah, they do get close. They form bonds, lifelong relationships.
I love it. How long have you been teaching?
Since 2013. I took over the program in 2015. I love it. I love my students. Yes.
And I can tell your students love you too. Being a professor, you really get to see them take on their careers really soon.
When I go to the sites to evaluate the students that are in the class, I get to see the previous students now taking over the sites, being in charge. And so that's also an incentive to the students at the sites.
I love it. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you
this is so
much.
exciting.
Thank you.
On behalf of Ultimate California Pizza and Divine Dining Group, we are excited to honor Professor Christine Farrier from Horry Georgetown Technical College as the Crystal Apple Award winner for July 2024. Our company is a huge supporter of education at all levels in our local community. We sincerely congratulate you, Christine, for making such a phenomenal impression on your phlebotomy students that they nominated you and you were chosen to receive this award today. Congratulations on being the Crystal Apple Award winner for July 2024, sponsored by Ultimate California Pizza.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am honored for this award, being able to help my students get to the point where they need to get to in life to be able to achieve their goals and, hopefully change lives. That's what it's all about. We take it very, very seriously at the school to impact our students' lives.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Ultimate California Pizza.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by Belfour Property Restoration. Well, thanks for joining us today again on Living Local Carolina. Today I'm at Belfour Property Restoration and I'm joined by Tony. How are you?
I am doing well this morning.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit about your background and what you guys do, property restoration. Give me a little bit more.
We do fire and water restoration and mold remediation. Been in the business for 33 years. We were formerly FSA Full Steam Ahead, and we merged with Belfour Property Restoration 3 years ago this past August.
And this was kind of rare that you guys were able to keep your original team. So it's the same people that have been working here for all these years. You guys are a family.
It's the same people, just a different name. Everybody's still here.
Gotcha. So give me some common reasons that people might give you guys a call.
If they've had a hot water heater burst or had a sink that overflowed or a supply line that damaged the entire house or entire restaurant. We do a lot of high-rise work. We go out, we send crews out to start the drying process. Then we're a general contractor. After everything is dry and secured and stabilized, we come back and do the repairs. And then we also do fire restoration, the same thing. If it's a small kitchen fire that just needs some cabinets replaced and clean all the soot throughout the house, we do that as well, or a large commercial property.
And since you guys merged with Belfour, you now have a greater capability of what you're able to do in terms of restoration, right?
That is true. We have 12,200 employees throughout the country, and then we have 6 Belfour offices within 150-mile radius of Myrtle Beach. So we can pull from all those to help us if we have a large loss come in.
Very cool. Walk me through the whole process once somebody gives you guys a call.
We'll dispatch crews, whether it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the morning, to mitigate, make sure nothing else gets damaged, stabilize the property. Then typically an estimator comes out, meets with the property owner, and we come up with a game plan how to get them back to the pre-loss condition of the property.
And you guys have a design studio right here on site too.
We do. They can come in here and pick out their floor coverings, their cabinets, countertops, paint selections, among other things.
What is your favorite part of the process?
Helping people in bad times. We go in when most people don't want to go back into the property and help them clean it back up and get the repairs done.
Give me some examples of a more complicated project that you guys are able to take on.
About 10 years ago when Barefoot Resort had the forest fire come through, we repaired about 40 of those houses up there. That was back when we were FSA Full Steam Ahead then. Met some terrific people up there under terrible circumstances, and actually one of them we're still good friends with.
Love that. Yeah. And you're able to do both commercial and residential repairs.
We do. We do a lot of commercial and we do a lot of residential. A lot of stuff we do is very small. People think that we do just the large stuff, but we actually do more smaller stuff. Had a supply line to a toilet that burst, just affected one bedroom, we come out and take care of that as well.
And I don't think people realize how much something like that can affect your home. And if you don't get it taken care of by the right people, that could become a big, big problem.
If an ice maker line burst in the middle of the night and you didn't find it till the next morning, it could flood the entire house. It could snowball where you start getting mold to start growing in the room if it's not properly dried out.
All right, so if someone is experiencing something right now, needs to give you guys a call, how can they get in contact with you? What's the best way?
They would call our office number at 843-626-7391, and somebody's there answering that phone 24 hours a day.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.